Welcome to the From Egypt to Zion show to all of the newcomers, and welcome back to all of my loyal subscribers. I am coming to you today with a video of another prophecy update. Now, it is the last week of the first week in January of 2025, and as you may or may not be aware, there is a lot going on, most particularly the fires going on in California. I am just here to shed light on what is actually happening so that you are not deceived. Now, family, we are in the last seconds of prophecy, and I have already talked about this a number of times on my channel and over the last few years, letting you know that we are literally in the time of the end. You can see it with all of the things that are happening in the world. And recently, over the last month or two, you've been hearing about all of the supernatural things, such as orbs that are unexplained. Also, with the fog, and now, most recently, the fires, most particularly in the richest part of California, or the Palisades to be exact, where all of the so called entertainers of Hollywood, if you will, reside. Now, family, do not be deceived. Although, yes, we are in the time of prophecy and the seals have opened up, please understand that the elite know what's going on. They actually understand that their time is short. They have given their allegiance to Satan in order to have riches and wealth and gain and power and influence. And now it's time to reap. So, if you begin to read Revelations chapter 6 through chapter uh, 7, you will understand what's going on. It talks about the seals. It also talks about that the Most High is going to have his angels to seal his elect before the destruction is going to come up on this earth, and most particularly this Babylonian system. And then the great tribulation is going to take place. Let me read a few of the scriptures here so you can understand. I am going to start with Revelations chapter 6, and I am going to start with verse 8, where it says, "And I looked and beheld a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death. And hell followed with him, and the power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of Yahuwah and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? And the white robes were given unto every one of them, and it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, and she is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every freeman hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, Fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Now, family, I want you to know that these rich and powerful people are getting ready to run down into their bunkers because they know full well what is about to take place. First of all, reparations were never paid to the slave, to the descendants of the slaves, and they have continued to persecute Yahuwah's elect. Yes, I am merely suggesting that the ones that they have looked down upon, frowned upon, and they continue to spat on, to continue to persecute, even lynch and do other God-forsaken things to this nation of people who we call African Americans, who are actually of the lost tribe of the house of Israel. Yes, the Most High is angry because they are the apple of his eye, and they have persecuted and continue to persecute it, and they do not want to pay reparations. And for this very cause, and because they have made allegiance to Satan and the fallen angels, they are going into judgment right along with them. But before all of these things happen, before the Most High crack the sky, the great tribulation must take place. We have a one Donald Trump and an Elon Musk and his cronies to get into office. And what are they going to do? Most likely continue to persecute God's elect, which are Black people, because they have racist ideologies. They don't believe that the Most High is real. And so we are going to continue to see these things manifest and play out. And this is why you are hearing of all of these things right now. So do not be deceived to think that the elite do not know what's going on. They're going to wave it off as, oh, man is doing this. No, 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 no. Man is not doing all of this. Yes, man is doing some things, which is being destructive to the Most High's earth. But when it comes down to prophecy playing out, that is solely from the hand of the Most High. And yes, Satan and his angels still have to go before the Most High and do his bidding. So do not be deceived, family. We are in the time of the end, and you want to make sure that your election is sure. You want to make sure that you are among those that are sealed when the angels come and get ready to destroy this Babylonian society, or world, I should say. So, family, I just wanted to come to tell you that that is what is happening right now. We are witnessing part of the seals. And as you do understand that this world will be destroyed by fire.